The first thing Danny noticed was the silence. In a colony that hummed with generators, water pumps, and the distant chatter of workers and children, silence was as unnatural as snowfall on LV-871. She paused by the greenhouse corridor, her hands buried in the soil of the hydroponic beds. The glow of UV panels overhead flickered once, then held steady. Her breath caught. Then came the sound, a tremor, dull at first, like a distant quake, but quickly sharpening into the rhythmic boom of descent engines. She ran outside and looked to the dark sky. 3 blinding points of light burned through the clouds, growing larger every second. "Evac protocol now," boomed the voice of Commander Rice over the colony-wide intercom. "Unidentified crafts inbound. Everyone to shelters. Now." But shelters wouldn't help. Not this time. The first ship cracked open midair, deploying steel pods that screamed through the sky like meteorites. When they hit the ground, they burst apart like eggshells, and what emerged froze Danny's heart. Gleaming endoskeletons of burnished chrome, eyes glowing red, striding forward with terrifying precision. The machines ignored the humans at first. The colony hadn't yet realized what had brought Skynet's machines. A week earlier, a scout team had stumbled across a subterranean structure during a mining expansion. Inside were strange, leathery sacks and remnants of skeletal remains not like any native fauna. By the time Command quarantined the dig site, it was too late. The xenomorphs had hatched. It began quietly, miners disappearing, animals slaughtered. Then came the screams in the dark, entire shifts vanishing, blood-streaked corridors, acid-burned walls. And now Skynet had detected the biosignatures from orbit. To the AI, the colony was infected, and anything within range was expendable. The first clash happened near the main refinery. A swarm of aliens poured from the ventilation shafts, black and glistening, moving like liquid shadows. The Terminators met them head-on, their phased plasma rifles lighting up the night. It was machine precision against instinctive ferocity, steel versus sinew. Danny barely escaped the initial assault, ducking into a tunnel with 2 other colonists. Juno, a medic, and Mark, a tech specialist. They watched through a narrow service duct as a T-800 turned, scanning their path. For a moment, they feared detection. But the machine moved on, prioritizing the alien threat slithering behind them. "We're not the target," Mark whispered. "For now," Juno replied grimly. Above ground, the colony burned. The machines had brought more than foot soldiers. Aerial HKs shrieked overhead, raining plasma upon the hive entrances. Every structure was considered a potential nest. Flamethrower-equipped units moved through the barracks, incinerating anything organic. The aliens fought back with horrifying resilience, their claws slicing through titanium alloy, their acid blood eating through Skynet's reinforcements. But humans? They were merely collateral. Families fled into the ice tunnels or sealed themselves in food storage units. Others tried to escape to the old terraforming station 5 kilometers west, hoping the machines wouldn't follow. But HKs patrolled the skies, mistaking movement for threat. Screams were silenced under bursts of plasma fire. Danny and her group emerged from the service duct into what had been the community dome. A garden once bloomed here. Tomatoes, ferns, sunflowers. Now it was ash. Alien carcasses smoldered beside shattered Terminator limbs. The air stank of ozone and scorched flesh. "This way," Mark said, pointing to the old comms tower. "If we can reach it, I might be able to send a distress call." Juno hesitated. "You think anyone's listening? I think it's better than waiting to get stepped on."